All right, so let's jump right into this. Imagine, right, you're Haitian. You're living in the U.S. and you're hearing all this talk about Michigan's economy. Maybe thinking, could this be it? Could Michigan be the spot where I, build a future? Maybe even like start my own business.
Yeah.
But you need more than just talk, right?
Like facts.
Yeah, you need the facts.
Yes.
You need to know if this opportunity is actually for you, for real.
Exactly. And that's where Tag9 Inc. comes in. They're not just consultants. They're like these expert navigators,
Yeah.
using data to really map out the best path for Haitian individuals and businesses to thrive, in Michigan.
I love that analogy. Expert navigators, that's great. So tell me, what's making Michigan's economy so hot right now? What are we seeing in the data?
Well, first off, manufacturing is just booming. It's not like your grandpa's factory anymore. We're talking advanced manufacturing, high-tech production, and it accounts for a huge chunk of Michigan's economy, 19% of all jobs and nearly $100 billion in output.
Wow, those are some serious numbers. So where do Haitian entrepreneurs fit into this picture? Where do they come in?
That's where Tag9's data-driven approach gets really interesting. They've identified specific subsectors, within manufacturing that are particularly ripe, I think, for Haitian-owned businesses. Think about things like supplying parts, providing specialized services, even starting innovative ventures that tap into this growing demand for sustainable and ethically sourced products.
That's what I call insightful. It's not just about, general job growth. It's about pinpointing.
Yep.
Those specific areas where Haitian businesses can really shine.
Precisely. And it's not just manufacturing either. Healthcare is another powerhouse in Michigan. It's growing at a rate of 12% annually.
They're talking about a lot of job openings, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They're projecting over 15,000 new jobs in the next few years in everything from nursing and caregiving to administrative and support roles. And here's where it gets, I think, really interesting for the Haitian community. Tag9's research shows that there's this growing demand for culturally sensitive healthcare services, particularly for the aging population.
Okay, now that's fascinating. So Haitian healthcare professionals and entrepreneurs could really fill a vital need in Michigan.
Exactly. They bring a unique understanding, right, of language, culture, traditions, which is invaluable in providing truly personalized care. Plus, imagine the potential for Haitian-owned businesses to provide those specialized services like home care, translation, and community outreach.
This is starting to paint a very exciting picture for the Haitian community in Michigan. We've got manufacturing, healthcare, and what was that other hot sector you mentioned?
Yes, the tech scene. Michigan and Detroit, in particular, is becoming a real hub for tech startups. We're seeing an 8% increase, in registrations for tech-related businesses just this past year.
Wow, 8%. So there's a lot of energy and investment flowing into Michigan's tech sector.
Yeah.
What kind of opportunities does that create for Haitian entrepreneurs and professionals?
Well, think about it. The tech world thrives on innovation, and fresh perspectives. And who better to bring those fresh perspectives than a community known for its resilience, creativity, entrepreneurial spirit?
You're absolutely right. So we're not just talking about, coding jobs. We're talking about building businesses that solve problems, create value, contribute to Michigan's dynamic tech ecosystem.
Exactly. And Tag9 is there every step of the way,
Yeah.
Using data to identify those most promising tech niches, connecting entrepreneurs with mentors and investors, and helping them navigate that, often complex world of startup funding and development.
This is all incredibly encouraging. But let's get real for a moment. Michigan's great and all, but can people actually afford to live there?
That's a great question, and one that Tag9 has looked into very, very carefully. The data shows that Michigan offers, surprisingly, a pretty affordable cost of living, especially compared to, many other states with booming economies.
So what are we talking about, in terms of housing costs?
Well, the median home price in Michigan is around $223,000. Now, that might seem like a lot, but, consider this. Tag9 has identified, specific communities with large Haitian populations where housing is even more affordable. And they're helping families navigate that, home buying process, from securing mortgages to finding the perfect neighborhood.
That's amazing. They're not just, throwing data at you. They're actually helping you use that data to make smart decisions and build a solid foundation, for your future.
Exactly. And it's not just about buying a house. It's about building equity, creating stability for your family, and becoming part of a thriving community where your culture is celebrated and your contributions are valued.
All right, so we've got this amazing economic landscape in Michigan. But what about, the cultural side of things? Can Haitian individuals and families, truly feel at home there?
That's a question close to Tag Nine's heart. They understand that economic opportunity is only part of the equation, right? People want to live in a place where they feel connected, where their culture is respected and celebrated, and where their families can flourish.
So what are we seeing in Michigan in terms of, cultural richness and community support?
Well, first off, Michigan has a long and vibrant history of welcoming immigrants from all over the world, and the Haitian community is a vital part of that tapestry. There are established Haitian communities, throughout the state, with churches, cultural centers, restaurants, and businesses that really reflect the richness of Haitian culture.
It sounds like there's a real sense of belonging and, shared heritage in Michigan.
Absolutely. And Tag9 doesn't just acknowledge this, they actively support it. They're connecting Haitian entrepreneurs with resources and networks, helping them tap into Michigan's growing demand for cultural goods and services. They understand that by fostering a strong Haitian business community, they're not just creating jobs, they're creating this vibrant cultural hub that benefits everyone.
This is all so inspiring. So if you're Haitian and you're looking for a place to build a future, where your skills are in demand, your culture is celebrated, and your family can thrive, Michigan is definitely worth a serious look.
I couldn't agree more. And remember, Tag9 is there to guide you every step of the way, using data and expertise to help you unlock your full potential in Michigan.
This has been an incredible overview.
Yeah.
But we're just, scratching the surface. When we come back, we'll delve even deeper into the specific ways. Tag9 is using data to empower Haitian individuals and businesses in Michigan. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. So before we, dig deeper into Tag9's approach, I kind of want to touch on something we were, discussing earlier. This whole idea of Michigan being a place where Haitian families can really feel at home, It's not just about economic opportunity, right? It's about cultural vibrancy.
Oh, absolutely. I was looking at some of Tag9's research.
Yeah.
And they highlight this really interesting trend, this growing demand for cultural goods and services.
In Michigan, that's a great point. Michigan residents spend an average of $57,000 a year.
Right.
And an increasing portion of that is going towards experiences and products that really reflect the state's diverse cultural landscape. Mm-hmm. This is a huge opportunity for Haitian entrepreneurs to share their heritage and traditions with a wider audience.
So we're not just talking about restaurants and shops, are we? What other kinds of cultural businesses are we seeing emerge?
Well, think about it. Music, art, fashion, storytelling, even traditional healing practices. These are all areas where Haitian entrepreneurs can bring something, unique and valuable to the market. Tag9 has actually helped several Haitian artists and musicians launch successful careers in Michigan, connecting them with galleries, performance venues, even funding opportunities.
Now, that's what I call empowering a community. Mm-hmm. It's about more than just jobs. It's about creating a space where Haitian culture can thrive and enrich the lives of, everyone in Michigan.
Exactly. And let's not forget about the potential economic impact. Small business owners in Michigan, they're making anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 annually. That kind of success can have this ripple effect throughout the entire community.
That's a powerful point. It's about building wealth, creating generational legacies, strengthening the Haitian community from within.
Precisely. But let's be realistic. Starting a business, no matter where you are, can be daunting. There's paperwork, regulations, permits. It can feel overwhelming, especially if you're new to the U.S. business landscape.
Oh, I can imagine. So how does Tag9 help Haitian entrepreneurs navigate all of that?
Oh, Tag9 has this incredible program where they actually pair Haitian entrepreneurs with experienced business mentors who have already navigated the system, These mentors provide personalized guidance, helping with things business plans, marketing strategies, even understanding that sometimes confusing legal and regulatory requirements.
So they're not just throwing you in the deep end. They're providing a lifeline, someone to guide you through the whole process.
Exactly. And they go even further. Tag9 has developed this really innovative tool that uses data to map out the most promising locations, for new businesses. They consider factors like demographics, foot traffic, competition, even things like access to transportation and community resources.
Okay, so they're using data to give Haitian entrepreneurs a real competitive edge. I love how they're, combining cultural sensitivity with these practical business strategies. But starting a business isn't just about the logistics, is it? It takes money. What What kind of support does Tag9 offer when it comes to funding?
That's another area where Tag9's data-driven approach really shines. They've built relationships with banks and lending institutions that are, specifically interested in supporting minority-owned businesses. They even have a team that helps entrepreneurs develop compelling loan proposals and financial projections.
Wow, so they're really covering all the bases. They're helping Haitian entrepreneurs not just dream big.
Yeah.
But actually achieve those dreams.
Exactly. And it's not just about, getting the loan. It's about managing those finances wisely. Tag9 offers financial literacy workshops and even one-on-one coaching to help entrepreneurs make smart financial decisions, build their credit, and ultimately create, long-term financial security for themselves and their families.
This is so much more than just consulting. It's like having a whole team of experts in your corner, cheering you on and guiding you to success.
That's a great way to put it. And the results speak for themselves. Tag9 has helped hundreds of Haitian entrepreneurs launch successful businesses in Michigan, creating jobs, contributing to the economy, and enriching the cultural landscape.
It's truly inspiring to see how data and expertise can be used to empower a community and unlock its full potential. But we've talked a lot about entrepreneurship. What about those who are looking for more traditional employment opportunities? Does Tag9 offer support in that area as well?
Absolutely. Remember those booming sectors we talked about earlier? Manufacturing, healthcare, technology. Tag9 has developed these incredible training programs that equip Haitian individuals with the skills they need to really thrive. In those high demand industries, they offer everything from technical training and certification programs to language courses and job readiness workshops.
So they're not just helping people find jobs, they're making sure they're fully prepared to excel in those roles.
Precisely. And they don't stop there. Tag9 has built a strong network of partnerships with employers across Michigan, connecting Haitian job seekers with opportunities that match their skills and aspirations. They even provide ongoing support, helping with things like resume writing, interview skills, navigating that, often complex world of workplace culture.
This is such a holistic approach. They're really thinking about the entire journey, from building skills to landing the job and thriving in the workplace.
Exactly. And they're constantly analyzing data to identify those emerging trends and skill gaps, making sure that their training programs are always aligned, with the needs of the market.
This is all incredibly insightful, but you know what I'm really curious about? Hearing from someone who's actually benefited from Tag9's support.
You read my mind. When we come back, we'll be joined by a very special guest who has a truly inspiring story to share about their journey with Tag9. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. We've been talking all about how Tag9 Inc. is using data to really empower Haitian individuals and businesses in Michigan. But sometimes the best way to understand an organization's impact is to, hear directly from the people they've helped. So we have a very special guest joining us today, someone who has firsthand experience with Tag9's incredible work.
Yeah, that's right. We have Guest Name with us today. Jess Name, welcome to the Deep Dive.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a real honor to be here.
We're thrilled to have you. Guest Name, tell us a bit about yourself. What brought you to Michigan and how did you connect with Tag9?
Well, I immigrated to the U.S. from Haiti about 10 years ago. I was a trained nurse back home, but starting over in a new country, it was a challenge to get my credentials recognized. I was working odd jobs, struggling to make ends meet and honestly feeling a bit lost. Then I heard about Tag9 through a friend at church. They were offering this healthcare training program specifically for Haitian immigrants. And it sounded like exactly what I needed.
So you enrolled in the program. What was that experience like?
It was life-changing. Honestly, the program didn't just, focus on the technical skills. It also helped us navigate the licensing process, understand the cultural nuances of healthcare in the U.S., and even, prepare for job interviews.
That's a really important point. It's about providing that holistic support, right? Addressing not just the skills gap, but also the cultural and systemic barriers that many immigrants face.
Exactly. And the best part was Tag9 didn't just leave us hanging after the program ended. They helped me connect with a fantastic hospital here in Michigan that was, actively looking to hire bilingual nurses.
Wow. So they actually helped you land a job? That's incredible.
Yes. And I've been working there ever since. I love my job. I get to use my skills to help people, and I feel so valued by my colleagues and patients. But it's not just about the job, It's about the sense of community I've found here in Michigan. I've been able to reconnect with my Haitian heritage. I've made amazing friends. And I'm finally building a stable and secure future for myself and my family.
That's so inspiring to hear. You're a perfect example of how Tag9's, data-driven approach, combined with their deep understanding of the Haitian community, can truly change lives.
And Guest Name's story is not unique. Tag9 has helped, countless Haitian individuals and families find success in Michigan, whether it's through, starting businesses, securing good-paying jobs, or simply feeling a sense of belonging in a welcoming community.
It's been an absolute pleasure hearing your story, Guest Name. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into, Michigan's potential for the Haitian community. We've explored the state's thriving economy, uncovered the incredible work of Tag9 Inc. and heard firsthand how they're using data and expertise to empower, individuals and businesses.
If you're Haitian and you're looking for a place, where you can build a future, where your skills are valued, your culture is celebrated, and your dreams have the space to grow, Michigan might just be the perfect place for you. And with the support of organizations like Tag9, those dreams are within reach.
So what are you waiting for? Take that first step, explore the opportunities, and discover the incredible potential that awaits you in Michigan. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive of Dimbaping.